All right, we are back, and we got the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Miami Heat, just as promised. And here we are, guys. Miami Heat, man, are you really telling me the Miami Heat lost the Cleveland Cavaliers? What the hell? And we got Minnesota. I was telling Philly this off air. If there's ever a team in the league this year that is tanking, it is this Minnesota team. They got some decent pieces, like you were mentioning, Philly, or off air. And, I think they're trying to set themselves up for the future. And what better way to not win some games? So they're not going to compete in the Western Conference. They know it. They're not stupid. And here we are. They're getting plus 10 versus Miami. And I don't think it's enough. I like Miami. I know Miami gave up like a 75-point lead to Cleveland in the fourth quarter. And but this is a different team. For some reason, Cleveland wanted to win that game. Minnesota, they don't want to win. Let's go Miami here.
Just looking at injuries, Butler is questionable. Obviously, if he doesn't play, I guess you can say that certainly hurts it a little bit. But they're pretty deep otherwise. But let's just assume he does. Other than that, Miles Leonard is out indefinitely, and Tyler Hero is out indefinitely. On the other side, Karl Anthony Towns, that's the major piece that's out.
Yeah.
On
purpose.
And like
I know he has a wrist injury, but again, they're not rushing him back either. So.
Oh no reason for it. But like we were saying earlier, there are some pieces I do kind of like the direction that Minnesota is starting to go in for the future. I like some of the young talent they got. They brought D'Angelo Russell over, big time friend of Karl Anthony Towns. Maybe that'll help want him to stay. I know he's been talked about being traded elsewhere and all that good stuff, but. I'm not really sure what Minnesota is. It's hard to get a read on them. They're so new. They're trying to fit pieces together. And then you got like a cold weather team that's going and hanging out in Miami for a little while. Who knows if they had a little stripperitis or they went out and had a little too much of the nightlife.
Sure.
Some teams tend to get to Miami and they look like they got lost. So I don't disagree. I would lean probably Miami, but I don't know. There's something about the Minnesota team I like a little bit. Like I said, I like some of their pieces. They got some good young talent, but I'm not gonna jump in front of Miami right now, especially after the way they faltered with Cleveland.
Yeah, Minnesota is one of the worst teams against the spread this year. 19-35 on the year. Miami is one of the better home teams as far as just straight up record. Miami 23-3. I'm not scared of this number. I'll lay the 10, and I'll sleep just fine tonight with Miami. Let us know in the comments down below. You like Miami, you like Minnesota in this matchup?
And just a quick trend in the last 7 games, Minnesota's gone over 6 of them, and in the last 5 games, Miami has gone over in 4 of them. So just something to think about.
So that means it's going to be an under, right?
That's probably an under. Let us know what you think below, and we'll move on to the next one. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you like the content, and we'll bang out the next video.
Yeah, guys, and if you don't like it, then what the hell are you doing watching all the way to this point? And also, join the private group. Links in the description. Let's go, baby. We got the Memphis Grizzlies taking on America's team, the Houston Rockets.